25-year-old Matthew Tenedorio, one of 15 victims brutally killed in the terror attack in New Orleans yesterday.
You know, it's such a loss when you lose your child. I was like in shock.
I was just drowning in the responsibility of taking care of others. I said to myself, if I keep going like this, I am gonna shorten my life.
Felt real dark. Seemed like things that you would never think that would try you started to try you.
My savings account was dwindling. I had like the weight of the world on my shoulders. I ended up as a single mom. Shortly after my second baby was born, it just hit me that my life wasn't gonna be the way that I envisioned it. You know, when the money started dwindling, okay, what are we gonna do next?
I have 6 kids, 2 boys, 4 girls. Their mom, she passed a few years ago, so I'm a single parent. I was never one to give up on stuff. I always been strong.
He's my third child, my third son. He was just full of personality from the day he was born.
You just kind of go about your life just carrying the chronic stress, and which turns into high blood pressure, diabetes, things like that. And so therefore we're losing our mothers, ourselves, our grandmothers, when these things could have been addressed.
You know, my son was only 25 years old. He was just starting his life, but he had dreams. He wanted to be a pilot.
As a human, you will just get to the point to where like, I need a break. And that's when I ran into United Way.
When you walk into the United Way, you're gonna be treated with respect, and it is a no judgment zone.
I never knew a group of people that's really like that, that's there to honestly help people. They let you know like you're not in stuff by yourself.
United Way was there, calling me, emailing me, how are you doing? They sent us a very wonderful donation, and that helped with funeral arrangements and what organization, none other did that for me.
We met a young lady who worked for United Way and how excited they were about the organization. We were like, okay, people really need this. We were able to invite somewhere close to 30 or 40 Black women to come and release and talk about grief that they had been holding for years.
When I found Rainbow, it just was a sense of relief, knowing that there was going to be a place where I could afford to send them that I felt confident in.
I had to get my Social Security card, I had to get my ID, and had to find another job placement. And I was getting a sign of relief of like not having a big weight on my shoulders.
When we received the Resolve grant, we were over the moon because that let us know that Black women were important to the world, you know, because sometimes we don't receive that message. It was the best thing to know that we were heard and seen.
I was able to get tuition at a price where I could afford it and work part-time also. I was still able to be flexible and be with my kids.
I'm very blessed. I have closure. Other mothers have nothing. They don't know what happened.
These individual stories, when you add them up, add up to significant community change. And the human side is Jeffrey, who is striving for a better life for him and his kids. Or Sam, that's focused on helping women like her achieve better health outcomes. Or Kathy, who's looking for community. Or Ashley, who has amazing kids, but also a gift to offer our community and her expertise.
Knowing that United Way supports us, it encourages me to keep going and keep building for Black women.
Sometimes you can donate to causes and you're not really sure where your money's going or what it's doing, but like this was huge for us, you know what I mean? To be able to send my kids to school and be able to go back to work and provide for them. It's a big deal. Like it was a big deal for us.
You helped all of our families right after our loved ones passed away. Please help the United Way. They help so many people.
Never give up. Keep doing what you believe and what you know is right. If you really want to see if there's anybody out there that really care about people, you give United Way a try.